Hello? Okay. I think I'm seeing something. I'm not sure if it's working. But anyway, yeah, this is the third time. So I hope that my screens don't go off again. I'm not gonna touch my screens. So Nancy's, if you're still around, yeah, I'm gonna start already because otherwise we not be able to finish this. Hello, dear Jess. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I know. I have no idea why I have been having this today. So I think there's some issue with the connection. So I may have to kind of recheck all my connections to the monitor because I have external monitor which I connect to my laptop, and sometimes the connections just loose, so that could have caused that issue. So yeah, it happens. So look, oh my god, it just went black. Okay. Okay, one of the monitor just went off again. So I really have no idea what's going on. Like the external monitor that I have just went off. Okay, what happened now? Is it okay? Oh, it's back up. Okay, all right. So it's now back up. Okay, I shall start because otherwise we will not be able to finish this. So I guess that's how it is. Yeah. Okay. Hey, I see. No wonder. So I heard that it was loose. Thank you, DRJS Pro. Okay. Thanks for the technical assistance. I am just going to continue with the painting. So yeah, I have found this picture of this key lime pie, right? So the dessert for this month, this lime limited palette challenge is actually L. So key lime, let's just drop that key, right? Call it a lime pie. Okay, so reason why I chose it is because of the green gold. I think it would be very useful for the painting. So it's gonna be a landscape, so I will kind of need to move I may have to like disappear for a while to get some water because the water is just so dirty. Yeah, yeah, one of the plugs. So I think it's having to, my plugs are actually underneath um the surface, the desktop. So that's why it's a little bit let me just move this up. Thank you, DRGS Pro. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. All right. So now I'm gonna start drawing. Yeah, let's just do it. All right. Okay. Otherwise, we're not finished. It's actually 11:40 right now. Wow. Technical issues set us back for so much. Oh, I realized that I have some tapes that's like from the last stream, so I'm just gonna reuse them. Oh, hold on, I only have like 3, so no, I need to get. Okay, let me go get. Uh, oh, need new washi tapes. Okay, so now I am back. Yes, we are live now. Hello, Nancy. I'm so sorry. Yes, we are back. Hello, Nancy. Sorry for this. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna start painting right now because otherwise we won't be able to finish what we set out to do. Okay. So there's several ways to do this, but whatever it is, I will just tape up as usual. Like the first, I have this weird habit of just using the washi tape um, border, because um, you know how sometimes I don't really need it, but I would still do it. I don't know why. I think it kind of just tells me like, okay, this is the border. Just work, work within it. You can do whatever you want. So probably it's just how I view it. That's why I needed the washi tape border. Uh-huh. Oh really? Are you watching concurrently like three live streams? In fact, like Nancy's, I'm planning to change the stream time to because today is Saturday Singapore time, Singapore. So I'm planning to change my stream day from a Saturday to a Friday. So that would be like, your Thursday probably, I think. Is it Friday? You are 14 hours, right? So it's probably, yeah, your Friday. Yeah, your Friday. Um yeah, probably your Friday. And it's gonna be probably what I was doing previously before I change it to a Saturday. So I hope it's actually okay for you. Um I don't have that ability yet. Well, you can. Like what you can do is you can have like three of the computers, three screens, and then yeah, have three screens, and then like you just mute all of them. So you just kind of watch. Oh, you saw it? Is it okay with you? Okay, I hope it's all right with you, because yeah, I have no choice, because Saturday is where people would we would go out for dinner, and we always come back really late. So yeah, so like today, um I was a little bit late because we actually went out for Mother's Day celebration. And yeah, I know I don't want to keep watching the clock during a like social event. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to. I thought it's better to change the timing if it's not, if it's not too difficult for everybody. Yeah. Okay. So right, let's start painting now, because it's 11:40 and I have not started painting, which is oh no. Okay. So I need to send the picture over, because I got this picture just recently. Like today, I was up. Where is it? Okay, it's on the other one. Okay, hold on. Let me just put that on my iPad. Okay, I somehow still think that the iPad is the best like thing to for painting, like the best way to kind of whoa. It's still the best way to look at your painting, to display your reference photograph. Yeah, because it's kind of, you can like hold on. Oh really? Oh, thank you. Nancy, somehow you're repeated, the way you thanks, Nancy. Oh, I think when I first started, when I first was kind of evaluating if I should continue streaming, I mean, I did consider that you have been there for like so long, you've been supporting for so long. So I think it's I can't bear to not stream, because then I wouldn't we would like miss that chance to kind of like communicate and interact with each other. So that's the kind of thing that kind of like yeah, made me want to continue streaming. So yeah. Thank you for considering that. Yeah, yeah, let me just find a way to put my handphone somewhere else. Yeah, I also don't know why I repeated, but it's just kind of strange. It could be me. Like I think when I logged into the Streamlab OBS, I had this like notification that they are still kind of updating my media files. I have no idea what that was. Yeah, and then after that, it's just, yeah, and then I just switched it. I just closed it and I restarted it and I just went live, and I didn't get back that and at that anymore. But I'm not sure if that's causing any weird stuff from happening. Just wondering if yeah, I'm just gonna paint it then. Okay, so you know the photograph, is of a lime pie. So I really quite like this line, the twisty line here. So the shape would be like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so this shape of the line, and then there's this quadrant, not quadrant, it's like a little pie shape. And then you do see a tart. I think it's like a lime tart. And these are the foil, and there's like a piece of serviette, yeah, paper towel. So I am probably going to try to also paint that foil because I think that makes the whole thing interesting. I'm not sure if I would, let me just kind of think about the, yeah, okay, I need to remember like not to apply too much force on my drawing, okay? Because you know I do that, and I always end up with like very thick, ugly, unsightly pencil lines. Yeah, so I should actually try to avoid that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is right. Infinity symbol. Yeah, like this one, like this. Yeah, it is. You're right. Nice one. Let me just try to erase this off first. Yeah. Okay. So, this is a little bit too big. So a lot of things um have happened, you know, since I first started. I think I really got very interested in serious in streaming probably last year, you know, because now previously I think sometimes stream, but it's really just for fun. Um and you know, like after COVID happened, I really don't like that it's kind of adjusting that, you know, when my hand is there it kind of adjusted. Can you see the adjustment? I don't know how I can prevent that. Let me see if I can adjust do anything to the lighting. Okay, hold on, let me just check. I hate it when it does that. Oh, hold on, let me find it. Give me a moment. It's not appearing. I hate it when it actually does that. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay. There. No, it's here. Okay. How do I adjust it? Just hold on. It's called like the auto, I don't know what you call that. Autofocus? It's not autofocus, it's auto exposure. The autofocus is off. Image setting, chroma key. Image setting, let me change. Let's make it a little bit darker. Yeah, at least it's not that irritating, you know, after I do that. Okay. Yeah, it does change a little bit, right? When I'm in my hands, my hands are there, but now it's not that irritating. Okay, I need to kind of readjust. I think this is still a little bit too big. This may be a little bit too long. You know, I think sometimes after a while, it becomes difficult to kind of adjust the size when you haven't painted for too long. So I think I'm just gonna, let's not rush this, you know, I am just gonna take some, just do this nicely and slowly. And it might look out of place, you know, the size. So maybe what I can do is just to do this part first, to do that, draw the slice of cheese tart first, and then think about other stuff much later. So I think I was asking what dessert you would actually be doing. Um, you said something like a drink or something? Did I kind of miss that until, you know, like I think you were trying to tell me something, and then the whole stream just, yeah, just disappear. So were you trying to say like you wanted to do like a drink, or it was you're still deciding, you're not sure what you are going to do? Do you have these colors? Uh-huh. Do you have these colors? The three colors. I think last week we were talking about it, right? And you said you do have, I think, except the green, like the green gold is actually a PY 2129. Um, and what you have is you don't I don't think you have that color in your palette, the Mei palette that you have. Yeah, but I guess it's fine. Just find something that is similar, I think. So in fact, I think it kind of ended here. So I don't want to add a little too much things that I can't see. So I will just put that, make it a bit smaller. So I will just stop it like here. Okay. So I will make this a smaller piece. And I don't think I need such a big space over here as well. So I'm just gonna try to take this out. Ah, you saw a drink. Okay, okay, I got you mean. Is it like a lemonade or like a limeade? Limeade? Or like a lychee mojito? Ah, maybe you could like mojito starts with M, right? So after L is M. So I'm oh yeah, substitute. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So I think you are all set to go, yeah? Yeah, so I think the next alphabet is actually M, and M is also one that I have been kind of waiting to try to do because M for macaroons, and I think macaroons are really nice, very cute, French desserts. So I'm really looking forward to doing painting some macaroons and probably make it a little bit more special. So this one I think I would just kind of follow how the form. I will not gonna change it. Do you do you find painting desserts very um too simple? I don't know. Like maybe some people, after doing a few desserts, they might think to themselves like, oh yeah, but desserts are like, else can you do? You can only do like cakes, and cakes are always brown in color. So yeah, it may be a little bit too easy for some. What do you think? Like for me, I try to get, oh, blue lemonade. Ah, okay. That's really interesting. Oh, do you mean those that they actually use the butterfly pea flower? You know the really cute, the bluish tinted drinks that a lot of people, I think it was pretty popular several years back, but people are still, you can still find it like served in many places like restaurants and cafes because it's just so pretty, you know. Oh, this is a difficult. What's easy for you, Nancy's? Like I think you do like ink and wash, right? So like little cute doodles and stuff like that would be easy for you. I think the difficulty is actually because you are drawing small. So when you're doing it really small, it becomes difficult to get the colors correct. And you can't do a lot of details. So that I think that's what is making it kind of difficult. If you would try to make it like draw at least a A4 size, you might find that you suddenly have a lot of room or like to work, and you can try out a lot of different watercolor techniques, which is the purpose of us doing the dessert challenge. Yeah. So yeah. Ah, it's poured into a glass. I see. It's being poured. It's being poured. Okay, okay. That's kind of difficult, right? Because you kind of need to show that. I think it's one of the especially that motion, the stream of that liquid. It's gonna be difficult. I wouldn't attempt it. I think it's like a difficult um subject. Yeah. Okay, that's how I will draft it. All right. Um, Pretty ambiguous. I mean, I think it's, yeah. pretty okay. So what I'll do now is just kind of try to clean up the lines a little bit so that it doesn't look too dirty, doesn't look too messy. Okay. So yeah, we are missing quite a lot of people today, right? Like there are all these uh I think Zhu Huan is still kind of stuck in no, his lockdown has ended, but he recently has some problem in his hostel place that he's staying at. They are kind of renovating it and he had to kind of move out with very limited stuff, so he didn't bring a lot of his art things around along, so he yeah probably hasn't, that's why he hasn't joined for quite a while. Okay. And I'm not sure what happened to the rest. You do a lot of mandala. I see. It's mandala is like a ink, primarily ink and lines, right? It's very cool. And I think it's kind of therapeutic. Some people use it like a meditation thing. And it also help people relax. I guess it also has an effect of encouraging you to kind of draw or practice some art. So yeah, I think any form of art is better than nothing. And yeah, and definitely if you can draw in a certain way, you definitely can do other stuff as well. I think we all I yeah yeah I did a lot of Inktober as well because I think it's kind of fun to could kind of use my creativity to think about things to do. So yeah, my water is really very dirty, so I am not sure if I'm gonna use this pot of water or I will use another pot. Okay, I'll use another pot water because um you do meditate. Maybe that's why. So this is don't use water that is like that for painting. Okay, it's no good at all. So I'm gonna get some like water, just drinking water for painting. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this elsewhere. I'm gonna get some water. You know, I like it that we do limited palette challenge because then I don't have to kind of bother with arranging my palettes, because sometimes I take up my watercolor. Okay, I'm just pouring out the water from my water jar. It's 12, gosh, and I haven't started painting. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, and I think it's fun. Today's painting is fun because I'm using core. So core is known for being very interesting, like they push other colors away. So I am looking forward to that, pushing away other pigments. Okay, so we have 2 cores and 1 Roman small. So I think the poor Roman smalls is going to be bullied so badly. But I most likely will mix this on a paper. On a palette. So I'm not sure if, I don't think you guys will actually get to see that pushing, unless I mix it on a paper directly, which I can try. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be like that. I know you do, right? You used to paint lighthouses, but in oil and acrylic, and watercolor you're now experiencing. Yeah. I have not really, I think I tried the acrylic gouache. So far, I think I still prefer watercolor because it's just so unpredictable. Um, I find that for oil and acrylic gouache somehow, they are very easy to kind of pencils, markers, crayons, and now cakes, as in pastel cakes and tubes. Yeah, you're saying like as in like different mediums of watercolor markers, crayons, the water soluble crayons. Cakes are tubes. Yeah, all different medias. So now I'm going to just do a wash. Okay, I'm going to do a wash with my, yeah, as usual, what I normally do is to do a wash. I'm just thinking how am I going to start painting this? Light to dark, right? normally I'm just wondering, normally when someone paints, if they would actually paint the background first. I think what I'll do, okay, I'm gonna use a big fat flat brush for this. I hope I actually kept it. Ah, where is it? Let me find my big fat brush. Where's my big fat brush? Okay, I think I left it in the bathroom. So I am just gonna use a cat tongue, okay, for this purpose. Just gonna, I will do the background first, all right? So in fact, I think I have heard from someone that the cat she prefers the cat tongue. This is a cat tongue, to a mop, like a squirrel mop, because it does pick up quite a lot of colors. I mean water, okay. And it's you know, it's kind of versatile. Yeah. Okay, so I will do the background first, and I decided that I will not like go into this side. So I'm gonna do some color mixing. Seriously, I have not mixed this 3 colors yet, so I'm not sure what I'll get. Yeah. I'll do a little bit. I'll get a brown first. So the brown is with the green gold and the magenta. Let's add a bit of blue as well. Okay. Yeah, that goes. Okay, so that's okay. So that's our background. So I'll start with a background. And I'm just a bit worried that my blue, I won't get a very dark value, because the blue is a cobalt blue, light. Okay, so it's kind of light, you know. Okay, so I'm just, can you see that core color just moving away? Core colors are very, they are not very they don't behave at all. Very bad colors. Core colors don't behave. So yeah, I'm very interesting. Like, I haven't really used, okay, let me just dilute this down. So now I am just painting the background. Okay, so you see how the colors just kind of go around, like just flow around. I will just, yeah, mix the colors. Water, color, water, color, water, color. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. I think I probably need to add a bit of blue here as well. Okay. I think this is the fun. I actually normally will do this at the last. So I don't know why today I decided that I'm gonna do it first. And then I'm just gonna have some of that color go up, because it's yeah. Okay. So this is all 3 colors mixed. Okay. So what I'll do later on is probably to also add a bit of, because some of these texture, I don't know how I'm gonna get the textures up. Maybe I'll use what do you call that? Tissue? Or maybe, is there anything I could actually apply some texture? Let me see if I can find something with a texture. I'll just use tissue paper. Oh, I ran out of that paper. Let's see. Aha! Okay, I got some tissue paper. Hope to get some texture with it. Okay. This is for some texture. Texture is fun. So we might work on this later. So this is what I have right now. Interesting. So yeah, let's just do a little bit of yeah, it's gonna start painting this part first. So for watercolor we do a lot of layering, you know. So now I'm just doing some layering. But this part is kind of reflective. You do get this color, and then you have a little bit of like a darker tone. So I'm just gonna try to just, whoa, that color goes crazy. I haven't really mixed this yet. Like I haven't really done a proper mixing of what the colors that we can achieve with these three. I don't know if this is the darkest I can get. Probably not. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit more of the cobalt blue here, just to kind of create that, you know, these little reflection. So this is a piece of what do you call that? Aluminum foil. Okay, so there's these reflection that's going on here. Okay, and that's this part that's darker. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that, and add a little bit. You know, watercolor is a lot about like looking out for darkened areas and stuff like that. Yeah, the tissue comes in really, really handy. So later on, I can actually use this for other purposes. I think I'll have a lot of fun painting the aluminum foil. Just because there's just so much color that's going on here. Looking forward to doing that. But I'm a little worried I can't really get that green. Yeah, I can get that green. With the cobalt blue. Oh, the green is bleh, disgusting. But okay, I think it's possible. Yeah, I'm looking forward to painting that. Okay, right. So now I'm just gonna dilute this. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's start painting. So that's a little bit of reflection. You guys can see that I'm painting this part here. So I'm just gonna paint a very light, a very light green over here. Okay, should stop around here, I believe. Yeah, probably here. And then there's this darker green here somewhere. So, and there's all these light blue color that's going on. So you see today I didn't really start with the actual pie, because I'm actually more interested in the reflections that's in the aluminum foil. Okay. And the thing that I love about cobalt blue is that it's granulating. So you do see all this granulation that's happening. That's really looking good. Yeah. Love the granulation. And then you have these greens. Okay. So it's pretty fun, I think, to do this painting. We should find like glass bottles or weird stuff to paint. I think it'd be interesting. So here's one more. Just gonna slowly do that. Okay, I can't get a very the green. I can't get a very crazy green. So this is as crazy as I can get. Okay. And there's this like weird stuff that's going on here. I'm just gonna kind of dump some of these colors in there. Just let the color just go in and just kind of mix it all together. So there's this really dark part. So I'm just going to do that. Can you see that? Can you see that moving? That's really nice. So I don't know. I think it's core colors doing its work. Core colors being core colors. I am really loving it. I think it, you know, I should go get the whole series of core. They're pretty expensive though. Can they put like can I request for do you think they would sponsor me? Love the colors. It's crazy colors. Okay, so it's a little part that is just kind of yeah. Okay. Just having fun painting. So imagine if I had actually used a smaller piece, I would be able to do these, details. So, I think it's important to just kind of like not be afraid and just go and yeah, just paint as big as you can to get those. Yeah. But I guess it's take it step by step, right? You start with something small and yeah, you might decided that one day, yeah, I can go tackle that big piece. So slowly. So now I'm just kind of I'm gonna put in some of these darken like the shadows. I don't know, like the reflections. What do you call this? Some of these other like the foldings and stuff like that. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Okay, and we'll just mix the I don't know how the two oh you get a really nice like orange color. Okay, I will see if that works. So this is the orange color that I get. Quite a nice orange color, I must say. When I mix the two colors together, the magenta and the green gold, okay, so you get this nice like brownish color. I'm just gonna let the water go and then just gonna put in some blues here and there because there are all these looking doesn't look too bad, huh? Like it's looking pretty nice, the effect. I can't say like I'm like good at it yet, but I think this is quite fun to do. Okay, so I think that is a little bit of darken and over here as well, and then I think here something like that, yeah. And here you have to kind of just yeah, let this happen, and then there's this part, okay, darken part that I'm gonna paint. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually it is a bigger paper, but I cut it in half so that if I make it. Ah, I see. Okay. How big are you painting, Nancy's? A5 or A4? I find the smallest, right, that I can do, like I always do about like A5 because it's manageable. And then because I do a lot of I do a lot of I do sell my work. So I find it easier because I have a print. I prefer to print. I prefer to use a scanner. Um, yeah. So to get it to scan properly, it can't be bigger than A4. So I kind of like that size, like the A5 size. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna work on the top part. Okay, this part. So same thing. I'm just gonna use a green. I can't get it to be very crazy. Okay, this is the craziest I can kind of let it become. So this is, which is, I think it's not too bad, I think I managed to kind of let it, it worked, it kind of worked. Okay, I probably need to make it a little bit stronger, like thing here. Okay, so that's that, and then there's a bit like this, like here and here. Okay, and then you can have the rest like mixed with water, like hey Rom, hello Rom. Nice to see you today. Yay, hello. You flew into London. Wow. Oh, I love how is it? How's everything? Hello, Rom. How is it? Did you manage to sleep the whole day to kind of get it out? Oh, Cancer XL, 9 by 12, and you cut it into half. 9 inches by 9 by 12 inch. 9 by 12. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. That's like a close to 12 inches. 6, 6, 6, 9? You're doing 6, 9? That's quite big actually. That's quite big. I think that's a good size. That's probably okay already. It's quite a good size actually. So Ram, how are you feeling? Are you having any sort of what do you call that? Um uh jet lag or anything? Have you been sleeping? How long are you planning to be at in London to be in London? And was immigration difficult? Did you like kind of get you need to produce all sorts of vaccination stuff, that kind of things? Okay, what I'll do now is actually to just wet this area. So I'm using core colors and I'm like loving it, right? Super loving it. So I know like before I started, there were people who kind of like warned me about how crazy core colors would be. And I'm actually quite loving that craziness. I think it's fun. It's fun to use. Yeah. Oh yeah, so it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I don't know if anyone here is a mom, but yeah, just wish all of you like a happy Mother's Day. uh, oh yeah, it's today. Okay. Thanks for that reminder. So DRJS Pro just reminded me that it's already today, like tomorrow. Like 8th. So it's already Mother's Day. Okay. Let me just kind of check YouTube site. Okay. For some reason, okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay. This is the fun. I think I will just kind of just let it sit a bit, before I decide to do anything to it. So Ram, I hope this time you managed to you will be able to go around to different to do the touristy things in London. I know you're there for something more serious, but I guess if you're there just and you have the time, just go and visit it. Like go and yeah, experience London. I have not been, so I can't give you any like I don't have anything to kind of anyone who has a pet but not four-legged kind is a parent too. Oh yeah, I am. I'm parent to two dogs. Yes, you're right. But it's funny, like when I'm with them, I've never kind of um thought that I'm like their mom. I'm more like I find that I think of myself as being their servant. Because I'm somehow always like cleaning up after them because they always make a mess. So yeah, I'm just the cleaning lady who cleans up after the dog every time. Yeah, that's how it is. But my chihuahua is he's like 12 years old, so he's pretty old. And like I have been having this fear like one day he might leave. Yeah, I don't know how much time I have with him. So yeah. Oh well, I don't want to talk too much about that because that kind of makes me sad. Okay. Anyway, let's start on our cake, our tart, right? And I got this. Oh, the butler. I'm the servant. Butler is a nice word, but I think I'm more a servant. I have to pick up the poops. Yeah, because I have two dogs, right? I got to pick up the poops. I have to clean the backside. I have to shower them. I mean, I rarely shower them now because I get them outsourced. I get that work outsourced, so I don't really need to like shower. But last time I used to shower them, so I really do everything. Yeah. In fact, there are all these in Singapore. It's funny because I think there are a lot of people who love we are pet lovers. So there's these staycations that you can do with the pets. So you could bring them to a hotel to stay with you. But the funny thing about that is that even though you're in like a staycation, they are not allowed to kind of like follow you whenever you go. So if you are going to a restaurant like to dine in, they can't follow you. So what's the point of bringing them for a staycation when I cannot follow you? I don't understand. So that's why I haven't. I will feel quite bad actually to bring them in and then leave them in a room while I dine outside. I think it doesn't make sense. I don't know who came up with that. I guess in Singapore it's necessary because they are like Muslims and they can't touch dogs. Like they can't, yeah, they are not supposed to. So maybe that's why. Oh, you used to do that when you had cats. Yeah, I know. That's true. That's what we do. And somehow they kind of animals give you this unconditional love. Like they don't really care if you don't talk to them for like a day. They will still come and like find you and they'll sit with you and they just want you to pet them. That's like the least that they want like from you. Like just a little pat on the head and they'll be like so satisfied. So different from people. Yeah. So that's why I like pets. And somehow, when you have no kids, pets kind of help you to kind of get that have someone to like you do get this feeling that there's actually someone who's depending on you, and yeah, that's that. I don't know why I feel that feel in that way. Yeah. Okay. So I really quite liking this color combination. I don't know what you guys think of it, but I think this is quite a nice color combination. This palette is quite versatile, and I really quite like the colors that I'm getting from it. Yeah. So yeah, let's just do this part a little bit, make this part a little bit darker. But the problem is with the green, you can't get very bright green color. Your green is like like what you see here. Yeah, it's this kind of green that you get. I mean, it's not that bad, okay, but it's not that a super bright green. Yeah. Oh, a couple of times we snuck the cat and her kittens, and wow, they oh no, you cannot control the tail is something that you cannot control. You managed to get the cat into somewhere like a mall or something. And I can imagine people looking at the cat tail. So I think in Singapore they do not allow cats on public transport. So if you have a pet, I think you just have to, yeah, you just have to have a car. You just have to drive. There's no way for you to go anywhere if you do not drive, because unless you get someone to pick you on a car. But even that, Grab, what I think in the States it's called Uber, right? But we have to like kind of get a special Uber for it, like it's a pet taxi. So if you don't get that, some of the taxi guys, like some of the Grab guys, in Singapore is Grab, so the Uber guy wouldn't take you. He will like, okay, no, I can't take you because you didn't, it's not a special, what I have here is not special. So that's a kind of problem I do see, for Singaporeans. And I've been to, what do you call that, Paris, and you see pets just walking into the Longchamp, into the Louis Vuitton, and yeah, like that is no issues. Like, what is the big issue? Oh, you spend the whole time tending to them so they didn't climb the curtains. Oh my god. Oh no. I hope they didn't destroy anything in the motel. That would be it would be so stressful for you. So now I'm painting the reed, is it reed of the lime. I think it's kind of fun to just do a little bit of texture. So I might actually use some what do you call that? Highlighter, the white gel pen for some of these things. Okay. But yeah. This is quite nice, huh? Okay. So I might just use a white gel pen later. Okay. I really quite like this. So let me see if I can actually use a bit of water to kind of scrub it. I can, yeah, I can. But it will kind of scrub off the whole thing, so the tissue, yeah, you see that I can actually scrub off, and I can just go around, just kind of go around it, so that you can actually. I'm trying to create that white area, as you can, if you can see. Okay, this is the best I can do. Oh, they didn't, and you oh, you vacuum up. Oh, lucky you. I think cats are. Do they meow a lot when you if you bring them out? Like dogs, right? I have two dogs. So Hero is the Pomeranian, and he's kind of quiet and he's really small. He's tiny, so I can actually put him in a bag. So there was a few times I actually put him inside the bag, and I ordered a drink. So I went into a cafe to order a drink with him in my bag, and nobody said anything, right? So I figured, like, you know, if I really would do it, like probably nobody will say no. Like I don't think anyone would say like, yeah, please bring away your dog, because yeah, it's yeah, they're not allowed, because he's just so quiet and he's so tiny and nobody knows that I actually have a pet in the bag. But there was once, I think before I got him, I brought the Chihuahua, the Chihuahua is a funny guy because he's very vocal, and he growls at people. It's very funny. Like when we go to the vet, um, he would bark at anyone who enters the vet clinic. Like, yeah, I always tell him like, dude, this is not your place. This is not our home. You're in a clinic, and these people have the right to enter. So why are you barking at them? You know what I mean? So yeah, if I were to bring Cookie, he's gonna scream. I think if at everyone, I will probably be thrown out, like almost immediately. Unlucky you, lucky you didn't have any talker. Like, yeah, my that Cookie is just so noisy. He's like the most vocal dog I ever know. Like he will just scream, like he will plead. You know the way that he goes, like it's, you know, he's just trying to make you like give him his stuff, and he will just plead, and that you can't really say no to that. So I don't know how many like fruits I have like given him because he just did that. Very very manipulative guy. Siamese? Do you have Siamese? I don't know about cats that much. But I think I like ragdolls. Ragdolls are beautiful. Yeah, Siamese are nice as well. And I think they are saying like for dogs, right? A really talkative one, are huskies. Huskies are super talkative, and they can even say like "I love you." You know, you've seen a lot of videos with the talking dogs, and they're mostly huskies. Like Cookie doesn't do like that. Like Cookie just kind of whines. Like he whines a lot, and it's just so funny. So I just find that he's just, yeah, so cute. Yeah, Hero is barks. Yeah, Hero is pretty quiet. Like if you bring him out, he doesn't scream. He just kind of observes stuff, and I can tell that he actually enjoys it, but he doesn't make so much noise. Yeah, so that's different. What cats do you have, Nancy's? Like a lot of people don't like Chihuahua because they are kind of like um very aggressive. I heard a lot of stories about from vets that the worst bite that they get are from Chihuahuas. So a lot of them are kind of scared. Like when they know that, oh, you have a Chihuahua, okay, they kind of wanna, like, they try to back up, like back away from the dog. Yeah. But I think he's like a, like paper tiger, like what they call, like, he makes a lot of noise, but he doesn't really bite. Yeah. So that's the line. I think I succeeded in making it look very, I don't know, like twisted. Like, you have a few Siamese cat. They're usually black cats, but oh really? Like they actually have two colors in the skin. Like, oh wait, hold on. You bathe your cats. Like, do they allow you to bathe them? I thought they are not like so. I don't think cats love to go into water, right? I don't think they like baths. So, how did you do that? I don't know a lot about cats, but my sister, she loves animals since when she was young. So we have a lot of encyclopedias. So we have like encyclopedias of dogs. I think she dogs are her favorite. So I kind of grow up with that. Like, animals are nice and that kind of thing. And I know a lot of breeds. So I think we even like have dog breeds and cat breeds and encyclopedia. So I kind of know um, cat cat breeds as well. Not as good, as dog breeds. I can tell you I'm like almost expert. I think can try to we can try to fight it out. Excellent characteristic. Where you live now is a dog. Those little yappers. I know, right? Yappers are, I mean, I guess they are small, so they kind of need to they need to protect themselves, so which is why they kind of just yap around. I guess that's why they need to bark so much. So evolution, it has its use, right? Yeah. Big dogs are more cool. They're like calm and everything. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I don't think I know. In fact, I don't really have a lot of experience with big dogs. Uh. Yeah. And I don't think I would get a big dog either. Okay. Cats, no. Some cats like bath and will tolerate it. That's pretty rare, I think. Probably. Um. Yeah. Like really rare. Okay. I am gonna try to. I think this part is more green than and more blue actually. So I will try to just create some texture here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I probably just gonna like, yeah, like do this. Okay. I'm not sure that that's the best tactic, but yeah. Otherwise, we can't get the texture that we really want. So I think the issue about like some of these painting these desserts is actually getting these like subtle texture that's like there, just kind of need to do that. Oh, okay. Many mixture. You mean like dogs? Are those cats or dogs? The different. Oh, as in like for you, you have also many kinds. So many types of cats. That's really nice. And I think somehow in Singapore we have like public housing, and people staying in public housing are kind of like banned from having cats, I think. But people still keep them, you know. So and that's why we see a lot of stray. Like in Singapore, we have cats just like roaming the streets. I do see less of them now, but in fact, I think quite close to my place, we have one resident cat, and he's quite a big guy. And he kind of like will follow if you have like a bag in your hand, you know, because you know, like even though they are like public cats, what do you call it, stray cats, but people feed them, so they know. Oh, you're allergic to dogs. Oh man. What meaning, like you don't, you get like allergic reaction? Oh. And I once got like um I don't know, the cat pawed me. Like I was just walking past and she just swiped me with a with her hand, with her paw. I was like, what? I didn't do anything to you. Why the hell? Why did you why did you paw me? It's just pretty funny. Okay. So yeah, just adding some texture. Um, right. Because we have to add texture. That's our favorite thing to do. I think I will need to make a like a brown green for this. Okay, so I'm adding some brown green. Okay. So what I'm doing actually is painting from dark, light to dark. Okay. And I think these colors are all pretty transparent. So you do see a lot of transparent, you do see a lot of things that's underneath, which is pretty fun to play with. What did I say? And oh yeah, and the cobalt blue is very nicely granulating. Okay, so you can actually see those things. The particles just kind of come out here and there, which is pretty nice. Okay, and I like that I can actually layer. So I'm actually layering, like, this is a fun part, something that I kind of noticed after painting. So I think after a while you kind of know the what you can do with the colors, so you can kind of just add stuff to it, you know, and just layer, they call it. Yeah, yeah. So hey, doesn't look too bad. I'll discover when visiting friends who had dogs, when you really got sick after 6 time. Oh, allergic to birds as well. uh, oh no, then you can't go to like big squares, you know, like is this St. Mark Square or something, which is like full of pigeons. And then in Singapore, when we have like when we eat at coffee shops and we sit al fresco and you have those like crows just walking around, miners just walking around. That would be disastrous. Okay, let me see where else I need to add stuff. Probably here. Somehow it looks nice when I paint it, but when I look at it, it looks pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just, I think I just need to make this part darker. So I will kind of need to make some adjustment to... Oh, the color is not right. Okay. Just hold on. And I need to make that color darker. You know, and one thing I can actually do is just to do this. Yeah. And then we have, I just need to kind of make sure that I do this. Okay. And this. And this. Something like that. So we can actually have like a continuum of color. Oh, I don't know what happened here. Oh, hold on. I think that's, I kind of forgot about this part here. Looking tasty. Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this piece. I think it's kind of fun to play with. I mean, I can't say like I'm really good at it, but it does. I think I'm able to achieve what I wanted to do with it, like with the colors. Oh, I lost. Oh, I lost some hair. Oh, okay. Like I'm able to actually get some of the colors out. Yeah, the way that I want them to. So yeah, nice. I may have to work a bit more on the contrast. I think the contrast is not there yet. Okay, let me just make it darker. Make it dark. Okay. Oh, too dark. Oh, oh, that's too brown. Okay, I think this is need a bit more blue. Okay, this is as dark as I can get. So this is one. I hope this is dark enough. So if you want to get a nice piece, I think you kind of need to know when to yeah, when to put in the darkest color and when to not do that. Okay, so that's like the darkest, I think. Then I have to kind of work on here to just paint this part in. Okay, so that's like a bit of that cake just went across over there, and then that's, I need to add this part in as well. So like a little bit of that crust went going over. Hey, it's not too bad. I'm quite pleased with this. Like finally, like I have been having a lot of, I think, bad pieces recently. This one I'm quite pleased with it. I think this is what we call having a good reference photograph, because you know with these you kind of can kind of practice the way you look at stuff. Okay. And here as well. Okay. This one can be darker, so I'm just a little bit worried about this palette not being able to give us very dark colors. This is probably as dark as I can get it to become. Yeah. And then this one. And I think it's so transparent that somehow when you put a layer over, it's gonna kind of just, yeah, lose that definition. Whew. Yeah. Not too bad, huh? Okay, now what I'll do is I will make a very, very dark black color put underneath here. Okay, maybe I can kind of demonstrate how that would look. So this is without anything, right? This is just not, I haven't painted anything at the bottom here, like it's not wet, it's not wet on wet. Okay, this really is just, you know, colors. It's wet, it's not, it's dry. Okay, let's paint it on dry. Yeah, you should get some, I think for painting, right? Especially like this kind of painting, you got to find one with a dark background. I guess you don't have to worry so much if you don't have a one with a background that is dark enough. You just can't reimagine it, like reimagine it with a dark background. Probably that might work too, you know what I mean? So, yay! Meh. Okay, I'm just gonna try to make this darker, even darker. Okay, like that. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. Okay. I think this is the piece that I'm most pleased with to like today. Yeah. I think it's also the painting. I don't, it's also the paint. The paint is pretty awesome. Like that. Yeah. Maybe well, pouring a liquid in a glass sort of requires it, I imagine. Yeah, it does. I think it's difficult. You know, pouring a liquid into a glass is very difficult to do. Unless you are using gouache or using that gel pen. That might be better, right? But I think it's probably gonna be really difficult. Do you think I think I'm pretty pleased with this one. I don't think I need to do anything to this anymore, except maybe to kind of make this one here a little bit more tidy up, this part. Yeah. Okay. Yay! 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 And then for the rest, I am not sure if I am going to do anything weird to it. Oh, this part here looks a bit strange. Maybe I should spray a bit water. Okay, let me just kind of, because you know that shadow just, you know, yeah, just kind of soften like this. It's kind of soften, right? So I'm just gonna making that. Yay! Wow! I give myself a round of applause. I think I like this. I think this is quite excellent. I mean, it doesn't look, I mean, on this it looks really nice. Like, but if I look closely, I like at it, I don't think it looks nice. I may have to work on defining it a little bit more. Yeah. Maybe I will. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I might work on it. Like, this part is a little bit off. Okay, so I think Rome has disappeared. So maybe she has gone. She just popped by to say hi. Like maybe she's just kind of waking up from her state of jet lag. Just say hi and then she gone back to sleep. But I appreciate that, you know, like I know a lot of people are really busy. Sometimes they can't join, but they kind of just drop me a mail or message. Like I don't know if you remember Zayed, Nancy's. He actually dropped me a message on Instagram to say like, oh, he's been really busy, so he can't join. Yeah, so yeah. But it's nice, you know, like sometimes some people, you really don't know what happened to them. Yay! Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with today's piece. Looks real. Finally. You look at my kueh, right? What the hell is this? This is not too bad. This looks real. Okay, I'm pleased with this piece. So anyway, I think I should find these colors. I think the core colors are really good, worth getting. In fact, but however, have not been able to get that effect that we have been looking for. You know, the one that I mentioned where the colors just kind of bump the color bullying each other. I don't think I was able to get any. So I'm not sure if I should do this. Maybe I shouldn't, but this kind of adds a bit of texture. What do you guys think? Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay, I think what I'll do is I am just now I'm gonna take this off. Oops. Yep. Yeah, but we do get a little bit of texture lah, which is kind of good. Okay, I think I'm happy today. I can sleep, happy person. It's it's nearly 1 o'clock, but I think I can kind of stop today because yeah, I'm a happy person. I don't think there's anything I need to do to this piece anymore. All right, thank you. Okay, I'm done today. So I'll see you guys again next week. Um, has it only been 1 hour and 15 minutes? It's in fact just 1 hour and 15 minutes. Gosh, I'm really fast today. Phew. Okay, I think I'm getting a hang of this. But anyway, yeah, next week I'll see you guys on Friday instead. So, today is Saturday. Next week will be Friday and it'll be earlier. So what time will it be for you, Nancy's? If it's like 10, let me Google it. Are you located? Are you at CST or EST? Let me check. I have this like time clock thing. Oh, hey, where is it? No, it's on the other one. Oh, bye. No, everybody's saying bye to me. Is it okay for you, Nancy, the timing? Is it alright? The 10 p.m. Singapore time to US time? 10 SG time. IST, what's IST? Are you at PST? Okay, PST. Pacific. Like 10 a.m. 7 p.m. What? 7 p.m.? Oh, I'm sorry. I said, oh, sorry about that. 7 a.m. So it'd be really early for you. It'd be like 7 a.m. for you. It's fine. Really? Oh, thank you. Yes, so I have to force you to wake up early again. So then again, you don't have to wake up at that time to watch me. So if you think that you wanna join a bit later, you can join like maybe in the midst or something. All right? Thank you, Nancy. Bye, Nancy. Thank you for joining. Thanks, Rom, who joined for a while. And thanks everybody else. Yeah, sorry for the interruption in the morning. I mean, just now when I first started, but yeah. Yeah, this is the color. This is what you can paint with the 3 colors. I'm pretty pleased. This is what it looks, the palette. Okay, pretty interesting. Yeah, Nancy's the best. Bye, everybody. Oh, your alarm goes off at 7. Oh, cool. I think you can join a bit later. It's fine. Like you can go and like brush your teeth, have a breakfast while you watch, I guess. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. See you guys again next week. Next week I will paint probably a landscape. I will do a Santorini because I think this color, this blue is pretty nice for Santorini. The blue dome. All right. Good night. Good day. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so I will my new video is coming up at 1 o'clock, so like in a few minutes time. So please go and view it in 5 minutes time. My new video will drop. All right, just kind of stay tuned, stay on YouTube. You can watch it. Yeah. All right, bye bye. See you.